seems to me that it's about time that we fix a problem that I've had on this truck since the day I bought it. Look at them new door handles, eh? Slick. Don't worry about what's going on down there. That's gonna be something else. And what we got here is this freaking stupid light that's only been on. The light that's only been on since day one. I finally got the parts that I need to fix it. Fixing my issue with my ABS. These have been tucked up here for now, which are the wires for my ABS connector, which is that connector right there. And I remember in the first video I did on this truck was that I found these wires and I tried to repair them, but there's just so little connection left that the wires are literally just rusted through. When I tried to strip them, all the wire just came with them and they just degraded in my hand. So I have got brand new sensors. I picked up both these sensors. I think I paid 20 bucks for the both of them, and they got reviews that they're working well, because usually I like to get sensors. Usually I like to get OEM sensors because sometimes the aftermarket sensors, they act kind of weird. So hopefully this will work. And actually I could probably just plug it in right now, find out right away if that's going to take away my ABS light. And that's just going to be the sensor right here. That sensor's actually spare. And look at that! The ABS light went away right off the bat. Nice! All we gotta do is throw that sensor in its proper place. So on these K1500s, the ABS sensor is this wire right here, and the sensor is actually located down within the hub behind this this brake rotor. So we'll need to take off the brake rotor here, as well as to do that we'll need to take off the brake caliper. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll show you how to get at that sensor. There we have it. Off comes our brake caliper. We're just gonna leave that up there, just like that. Make sure to find a spot it's not gonna fall and rip off our brake line, because that would be no good. Our brake rotor, we're just gonna wiggle this off, just like that. Now you'll see on these hubs, there's actually kind of these access ports. So what you're gonna do now, you're gonna get in there with a socket. I'm just gonna line up the socket into this hole to get at this bolt here, which holds this guard on, because as you can see, we need to be able to get that guard off to change our ABS sensor. So we got one up here and you got one right here. So all you got to do is just hit it with a socket and we'll take our guard off and we'll be able to access that sensor now. All you really need to do is take out the top one, and this will allow, you have to loosen the bottom one too. This will allow this brace to just swivel out of the way like that for you. And here we go. There is our faulty ABS sensor. You can see where the lines were just so degraded that there was no way I was gonna be able to reattach them. They're just dusted. So lucky for us, we have a new ABS sensor that is going in right now. So we'll take that one out quickly. Little Allen head bolt right there. Pop that out real quick. Lots of grease in there. That's good. So this is our garbage sensor. We're just going to clean up this area in here, get all the rust out of it. So what tends to happen is these sensors will actually slowly get jacked out of the their mount because of the rust that builds up in there. So we're going to clean that out and grease her up. everything together minus the wheel. We got the sensor plugged in up here. So the last thing we need to do is just do our wire routing, and then we'll be finished. So the only thing you're going to want to do here is to make sure you have enough slack here that when you turn the wheel, you're not going to rip your sensor right out of the connection. So that's what I've done here, just to make sure that when I turn the wheel all the way this way, that the sensor is not going to get stressed or anything like that, or the wires won't get yanked out of anywhere. Just got to put in our harness connector and we'll be done this job.